Access Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Hey, it's your girl, NECOLE MONAE, and we just going to get right into it. It's been a while since I've been here. It's been a while since we've been doing this, and it's been a while since we've seen this guy right here. So, you might as well just introduce yourself, because you're pretty much a guest co-host / family.
No doubt about it. The one and only. The only 15 Dynasty Management is in the building.
Sorry. I DJing in tonight. All right. Every time you come to the show, you have so much to give us. So I'm just going to put it out there. What do you have going on right now?
Well, listen. When you're in the entertainment, when anybody into the entertainment and want to get and people want to interview them. With me, I'm not going to come or let anybody interview me unless I have something to be interviewed for. It's like playing chess or checkers. I'm a chess man. I'm not a checker man.
Got you.
So what I have right now, I think I talked to MONAE a couple of weeks ago, and I was given a little introduction of what's going on with me. Right now, I'm a part owner of a clinic out in Turkey.
What's going on in this clinic?
Well, in the clinic, what they do, if a person have a bald head in that spot, they redefine that.
So like hair restoration?
Hair restoration, correct. They do the eyes, they do the eyebrows, they do the lips.
So cosmetic surgery.
Cosmetic cosmetic. They do the chest, they do the stomach tuck, and they do the butt. And they do the teeth. Now, let me explain to you how I got involved with this company.
Please do.
I wanted to get my teeth done,
Okay.
and I went to price my teeth in New York, and they wanted like 30, 40,000.
Ooh.
So, I got some brothers um, that live overseas, like Turkish, they from Africa, they from Pakistan, and different other countries. And I was explaining to them what I just got from doing. And they said how much they wanted for that. I told them like 40 something thousand. They said, what?
Yeah, too expensive.
They said, man, these people done lost their mind. They said, listen, you need to try Turkey. I said, Turkey? Man, I never heard about Turkey. He said, listen, take this number and make this phone call. So I called the people. They called me back the next day. And what they have done, they told me to take some pictures.
Okay.
What I have done, I took pictures, and I also got my x-rays and sent it to them.
Okay, so that was pretty much like your onboarding consultation.
Right.
Got you. Okay, that's cool.
Right.
That's cool.
Then when I done that, the next day they came back with a price, $10,000.
Ooh, very, very, very nice.
Now, but you got to understand, now I had to check the company out.
Exactly. That was my next
So
question.
I did the research on the company. I found out they got 7 other companies out there. I done the research on the doctors. And listen, these doctors is Rhodes Scholars.
Nice.
Not only that, they train them young.
Okay.
The guy that did my teeth, he was 26 years old.
Ooh, I know you was a little nervous walking in there.
Listen, they was 4 in the room, and I said, well, who's the doctor who gonna work on my teeth? So they was laughing. I was trying to figure out what they was laughing for. They had this little guy there, and everybody looked at him. I said, wait a minute. I said, I know he's not the doctor. He's not working on me. And he was laughing. I said, man, what you laughing for? He said, I got you. I said, what? You got me?
He said, I got you.
Then when he told me who he was, I said, man, yeah, you got me.
Okay. And
he worked on me. I mean, it looked like they were playing around.
So it wasn't a long process?
No, me and the dentist sometimes don't get along.
Understandable.
So for me to be satisfied, they have to really do a good job.
And what about like recovery time?
Well, what happened, they did all the implants. Then I had to come back in another 2 weeks, another 3 months. And came back, and that was it.
Okay. It's not
Listen,
bad.
not only that, listen to this. Turkey got a history to go back to the 5th century.
Okay.
Okay, now what they do, you will come and get your teeth done or whatever you need to get done. They'll come and pick you up in the Benz, take you to a hotel. Then for 2 days, they let you, they'll show you the whole city.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Definitely very nice. It go all the way back into the 5th century.
Okay, it's a lot of history.
Oh, a lot of history.
Of culture.
A lot of history, a lot of culture, definitely. Yeah. So what happened, once I seen all of that, things click with me, money and all of that other stuff. Now I want to know how I get involved.
Yes, because it would not be 15 Dynasty if
right.
he didn't know how he could get his
right.
hand in it. And it's very understandable, a businessman all the
That's
time.
right.
So how's your hand in the pot?
My hand is in there. And it's doing very good.
Very nice, very nice.
After we check it out, you got to do your research and see what's going on.
With everything.
And we formulated a contract.
Okay.
And everything that I wanted in there was in there.
Very good, very good.
But, what these people wanted to do, right? They see how I move. Just by me meeting the owner. I mean, the guy, me and him got real cool. He called me and everything. Well, he got to call me now because I'm part of business now. But so part of the contract that I cannot deal with nobody in the clinic out in Turkey.
So it's an exclusive contract.
As far as that,
Yeah. Okay.
and which is a good move because I called it first.
Exactly. And
Then
like you
they
said, you
came-
got everything you wanted out of it as well.
Right.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
bargaining
good.
package was definitely there for you. Why not? Why not go full force?
Right. Very good company, very good people. Now we planning on getting a condo over there.
Okay.
Life is good, man.
As it should be.
Yeah, life is good.
As it
Life
should
is
be.
what you make it. Right, Q?
Yes. So now we're talking about out of the country, but what are you doing in the country? I know every year, at least twice a year, you do your fashion shows, some type of entertainment extravaganza. So what do you have going on this winter?
Well, what I'm doing right now, I'm in the process of writing a book.
Okay.
All right. Ever since I came home, people wanted me to write my book, my probation officer, my teacher, my professors, and because they know the story of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to write the book until I got meat on the outside. I had a lot on the inside.
Okay. Understandable.
So let me get established of doing things here.
Yeah.
Then I write a book.
All right. So now you feel like I don't want to say 360, but at least a 180 turnaround. You feel like now you can give the book a past, present, and future?
No doubt.
Okay. Okay.
And, another thing, when I was away, certain things that I wasn't doing when I was away. For instance, a lot of brothers in there was, reading books on the hood.
Okay. Urban books, yes.
Right. So, I wouldn't read any books dealing with the hood.
Okay.
And everybody wanted to know why. I said, why should I? Because when you're reading books like that, you're reading books about me.
Okay. Okay.
On a higher level. So, no, I'm not trying to deal with that life. So, what I was doing, educational stuff.
Understandable. Okay. Okay. So, what were you teaching yourself? What were you learning?
History.
Okay.
I read everything on history: European history, Roman history, Africa history, the beginning of Adam, the beginning of Abraham, how they migrated and why they migrated and where did they migrated at.
You definitely need to know where you came from to know where you're going.
You definitely do. Egypt, I read up on all of that. I read over like 1,500 books.
And you do have that conqueror mindset, so I see where it comes from now.
Yeah, it
Take
comes from
over.
that.
Yeah.
A lot of times I could talk to brothers from different countries and tell them about their country, and they will say, "Man, who are you?
An intelligent
Have
man.
you ever been there? How do you know?" But you got to always remember what Malcolm and King and all of them say. A book could take you anywhere you want to go.
Yep. Yes, it can.
You want to go to Africa? Read a book. Dr. Clark, the Broader Files, all of them took me to Africa. A.J. Rogers, Nature Don't Have No Color Line. The Black Civilization of Africa. All of them took me through my bed.
Yeah, you were doing some heavy reading.
No,
yes, you were.
No, I was reading.
Yeah, because I've read books like that in my class in college. No, you was doing some heavy reading.
I read, and not only that, I was reading, and if I was more interested in it, I would write them letters.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, I have a professor down in the University of Tallahassee named he's a professor down there. He wrote a book called Education to Miseducation.
Okay. Okay.
That he gives scenarios.
Of what? Just life or?
No, education to miseducation. He give you scenarios. He give you scenarios on two dogs, right?
Okay.
He said you take two dogs and you put them in a cage. Every day you feed one and don't feed the other. And you do that for 3 months, right? And you let the cage out every day, same time, let them out, let them go run around or whatever. What one will survive? He said the one that will survive, the one that you're not feeding, because he's not eating, he's not dependent on you to eat. All you got to do is open up that cage, he's going to feed himself. But the one that you were feeding, he's going to be in that cage waiting for you day and night to feed him. And if you don't feed him, he's going to die.
Those are some good scenarios.
Yeah. So what did that mean? I mean, if you out here and you apply that to yourself.
Or you apply that to everyday life. Like,
all right, apply that to entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm. It will definitely focus you a lot more than people
That's
are
right.
focused.
That's right.
It will turn a lot of people into go-getters.
That's right.
Just that simple scenario.
No doubt about it. You're going to eat or you're not going to eat.
Pretty much.
I'm going to eat.
Yes.
We going to get it.
And I'm going to eat good.
If it ain't happening, we going to make it happen.
Okay, so you're going to give us some of your past, some of your present. So coming home, was it a lot you had to overcome?
Not really.
Okay.
Now, I'm glad you asked that question.
Me too.
Because I prepared myself.
Okay.
And how I got into the mode that I got into by reading Malcolm and reading about all the people, John Rockefeller.
Mm-hmm.
I read about everybody.
Okay.
And when I was away, I had 4 jobs.
Okay.
So I prepared myself to be productive and active. So when you do that for a certain period of time, this becomes second nature to you. So if you're not being active, you're bored and, you just can't keep still.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I prepared myself. Soon I got home, man, I started getting busy. When I came home, they had the 5-point system.
Okay.
I had to go get my Social Security. I had to go get my birth certificate. I had to go get my ID, and so and so and so. Yeah. So I got all of that out the way.
The essentials for livelihood.
Right. I got that out the way. Then I went and got me a job. So being that I was making a lot of money when I was here, now I have to say, okay, even though I've been away a long time, what kind of job that I could get that I could survive on?
Exactly.
So my partners and them own construction companies and things of that nature, finding people jobs. I got with them. Okay. I was making like $700 a week or $800 a week, overtime $900. That was good.
Yeah.
Then I was on a site. Then I seen some young kids come around. I asked my man, I said, yo, who's them people there? They say, they doing the tour. I said, them little kids? He said, yeah. I said, who are they? He said, they probably architect, seniors, seniors in
like
Tisha and all of them big companies. I said, yeah. I said, how they get to do that? He said, they probably went to school. I said, went to school for what, construction? He told me, yeah. I got back home, went on the computer. I found 3 companies, 3 schools. One was Columbia, NYU, and Pratt. I picked Pratt. And the reason why I picked Pratt, because Pratt been existing 15 years for Columbia and NYU even thought about getting in construction.
Gotcha.
So they had already had a history.
Mm-hmm.
And once you finish Pratt, coming out there, you're going to make $87,000 a year.
Very nice.
Now, with 2 years experience, they're going to go up to like 90-something thousand. But I found out after you learning about construction, learning the whole thing about the construction business, you could be a developer. And that was my ultimate goal, to be a developer.
Got you. Wow. That's a dream story. I can't wait to hear the rest. You can't tell us no more.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can't tell us no more because I'm getting into it right now. You can't tell us no more. But behind the book, are you going to put out a visual documentary?
Roughly, I'm not sure yet. I got a team working with me. But I know I'm going to do a documentary after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be along the same lines of the book, but...
Same line
Okay.
of my life.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
My book be going to be more of an inspirational book.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. What would be the difference?
Yeah, I'm not into too much of urban and all of that other stuff. I don't even like reading books dealing with that because I don't live that life.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to show young brothers that if I could do it, they could do it. Don't let nothing stop you. I don't care what nobody say.
Determination.
That's right. Don't let nobody stop you. Nobody could tell you what you could do but yourself.
So true.
If anybody stop you, it's going to be yourself.
Inspiring words.
When people tell you you can't do something, they really not telling you. They telling themselves.
Definitely true.
Now, I always had the concept as, like I said, I did a lot of reading a lot of book on history, and one of my main books I like to read is dealing with the Egyptian Empire.
Okay.
Now, you have to know they had, many of pharaohs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, each pharaoh had a team around him. It had to have been over 10 people around him daily.
Okay.
Each person that been around him, if you want to put their knowledge and education on a level, each one of them had over 5 doctor's degrees.
He had a strong team.
Not only a strong team, the pharaoh had to be deep himself to deal with them every day. Because if it was the average person, they couldn't take it, man. They have to, man, I fold.
Yeah. Definitely understandable.
And it wasn't like they run for office 4 years and so on. No, they had they was the person.
Yeah, they were pretty much born into this, raised into it. Yes.
Right. That's right. And you have to deal with them every day. So if he could deal with them every day, what could you do? Because that's where we come from.
Hmm.
So when I came home and I was doing this and I was doing that and I was doing that, brother said, man, what you doing?
You're doing a lot.
Man, you can't do that. I said, who can do that? Say, you can. I said, who told you that? I said, man, nobody don't do it. I said, what? I said, just say that. You can't do that.
Don't tell me I can't.
That's right. And to the day I'm still here. And
if you don't mind me asking, how long have you been home?
Came home 2008.
Okay.
I went in 2001, came home 2008.
Okay.
When I went in 1991.
Okay.
Came home 2008.
Okay, so yes, you've been home.
I've been home a minute.
Yeah, you've been home for some time, but you've accomplished things that maybe someone hasn't accomplished, has been home double the time that you have.
Listen, I had so much energy. I had like when I came home, I had like at least about 3 appointments a day. And I made every one of them. My mom said, Lane, what's wrong with you? I said, what you talking about? I said, God damn, when you go to sleep, you up early in the morning, and you out, and you come back at night, you're still up. How you do this?
Got things to do.
But I trained myself when I was away.
Like you said, you prepared yourself for coming home.
That's right.
So it wasn't relaxed mode. It wasn't chill time. It was time to get things done. And you had a list of what you wanted to get done, whether you followed that list to a T and diverted some.
And I didn't follow it to a T because something happened, just like me getting involved with the political arena.
Yes.
I didn't plan for that.
Yes. I was definitely going to ask about that.
Oh man, let's expound on that because people got to know.
Yes. How did you get involved? Because you knee deep in there.
No, I was really deep. I had a friend, still got him. Me and him still good. We met up. He was getting ready to go to a meeting, and we just talked. And I didn't have nothing to do. He said, "Late man, come with me." I said, "Where?" He said, "Man, I'm getting ready to go to this meeting." I said, "Man, what meeting you going to?" With this politician, he's running for office. Andy King was running for office at that time. Okay. So, people always told me, right? Lay, either you're gonna be at the table or you're gonna be on the menu.
Okay.
I said, man, what the hell are you talking about? He said, either you're gonna be at the table making deals or you're gonna be on a menu where you're gonna be getting eat up, all your money gonna be going on. So that when the brother asked me to go with him, I went with him. I've met Andy King. I've met everybody on this team. They was at a meeting. I was gonna go out. He said, "No, you can stay there." So I stayed there, and they was at the table, planning strategy, how we gonna get him in office. So after the meeting, they asked me what I think. I said, "Man, this is pretty good here."
I like
right.
this.
All right, you got to think of the bigger picture now. I said, this is pretty good. So after a week or something, they was going through some stuff, and said, "Lay, I want you on my team." So I said, "Man, listen, I already figured that out the first time I've been there and seen it." I said, "Man, listen, I'm gonna get on your team. You don't even have to give me no money. I don't even want to get paid."
So you believed in what he was pushing. You believed it.
Well, not that I believed. I definitely believe what we were talking about. Anything that's dealing with the community, education, and dealing with the elderly and stuff like that, I'm with. Mm-hmm. But you got to look at the vision. Uh-huh. Now I can learn from him and move on.
Yes.
And that's what I did.
Smart man.
I learned from him, move on to Michael Blake. Mm-hmm. When he was running, he became assemblyman. Now he's the DMC vice president.
Oh, very nice.
I helped Bill de Blasio. We helped Speaker of the House. I helped Patricia James. Mm. So I helped a lot of people, and they seen my motivation. Then we went to the White House.
Okay, so what?
I became a Black American leader.
Nice, very nice, very nice, very nice.
Invited to the White House.
Not many people get that invitation.
No. And met everybody under the Obama administration, all the directors of all the departments I met.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. Mm. So you take a bad thing and turn it into a positive situation.
I mean, that's the best way to look at it. And from your story, from just reliving your life for this few minutes, a lot of people can learn. No matter how bad your situation may be, you can always come from it.
I don't care what somebody tell me.
Once you
have confidence in yourself,
That's what it is.
I don't care what somebody tell me. The same people were telling me all of that stuff not even around no more.
Exactly.
They're not even in entertainment. They not even having a job.
They have nothing to do with
Because
nothing
they
you're
don't
doing.
believe.
Yep. So on a softer note, you do a lot of fashion shows. What you got coming for us? I know you got
I
something.
haven't did a fashion show since we did something with Raymore Flanagan.
Yes, and that was an amazing show.
Oh, yes. And they wanted me to do one every year with them.
Okay.
But I probably wind up doing one in 2024. So
Okay.
I'm back on it.
Okay.
I got other things coming out, selling mink coats, selling fur coats, selling sneakers and all of that. I'm going to come out with my own sneaker brand or my slipper brand. Them the things I'm working on.
Yes, I know before you were doing the modeling thing, you were doing the fashion shows. You also had your own line out. So now we're moving up to sneakers, more clothes,
right?
Men and women clothing.
Men and women clothing.
Okay, and you said minks. So hold on, we're talking furs and minks.
No, we talking fox.
Okay.
Silver fox, the whole nine.
Okay, now see you know us. Us black folks. We like to get real nasty and flashy with it. So custom stuff is really important. How do you feel about customizing your minks? And
I love custom stuff.
Okay.
Now us as black people, we spend a lot of money. We spend a lot of money on clothes.
Yes, we do.
And if you've been in Harlem or the Bronx a couple of years ago, and you see white boys coming around, hanging around a lot of black, taking notes and stuff like that, what they doing? They figuring out what we wearing.
They figured out the ingredients for the sauce.
That's right. Once they do that, they go back, they formulate it, and now they got the fashion coming out. Now, but I came home with the idea of doing our things ourselves.
Self-preservation.
Because a lot of people make a lot of money off of us.
Yes.
By doing nothing. So no, we got to cut that out. So my determination was to find the factory.
Okay. Which is very smart.
Find the factory.
Learn how to cut the middleman out.
Cut them out. Because all they doing is making money off of
Yep.
And Quartisha could tell you, that's what I do.
Okay.
That's what I do. Cut them right out. No, we're going to get the money.
Well, I mean, the man that has went and started a whole business in Turkey, you definitely cut the middleman out.
Oh, no, we cut him out.
Definitely cut the middleman out.
And that's what I'm doing. Now, I understand, but what I noticed, when you buy a mink coat and you turn the corner or go out somewhere, somebody got on the same mink coat.
Yep.
You buy a fox coat, you go out somewhere, somebody else got on the same fox. Now, what I have found out, you go to a factory might make 10,000, 100,000 fox. People from different countries will come and get a different amount of fox coats. Mm-hmm. Now, how could we be different? We find out the factory.
Yeah.
Now, them fox coats they make it, we get the design, make the same coat, but add more custom in there.
Okay.
So if you see that coat there and you see your coat, you will say that coat's similar, but ours ain't all black. It might got white in it. Something might be different from that. Okay. And if you don't get it from us, you won't have the same coat.
Now, even sizing wise, because I'm a small girl, and a lot of time when I find coats of that nature, they're usually big because they make them to be a little big. But I like my coats to fit. Right. I don't want to wear a sweater under my coat. I want to wear my coat with something cute on. So sizing is also a real big issue in customizing.
Right. See, this is why you got to know the people, because right now I'm ordering some fox coats and people gave me they sizes.
Nice measurements, yes.
Now, once they gave me their sizes, when I ordered the coats, I could send their sizes in and let them know what kind of coat they want, so and so and so. So when it come in, when you put it on, they're gonna fit you right.
Very nice, very nice,
Yeah.
very nice, very nice.
So, we have to beat out the competition. And it's easy.
It is easy when you know who your competitor is.
That's right.
That's the problem. If you don't know your competitor, you're all over the place.
That's right.
Okay. So I know you have a few shout outs. You have a few people that you want to let us know that's on team. So I know definitely.
yes. Yes. These are the people that down with me on my fashion show.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to Tony, Missy, Quatisha, Dara, Saucy out of Brooklyn, Meech. Meech used to be a host at a radio station, and Rock.
Okay.
Now we're going to have MONAE on our list because MONAE committed to working with 15 Dynasty on our fashion show.
Yes, I did.
And I'm going to bring that to our team, and we're going to get in contact with her.
Make it happen. Make it happen. But see, you've been in business for so many years. I've come to you with business questions and asked for advice. So I know everything you do is golden. Everything you do is standard, is A1.
Yes. Listen, if a person at 20 years old was doing certain things when they was 20, like hanging out with the guys, hanging out with all their crew, and if you're 40 or 50-year-old right now doing the same thing, something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That means you're still acting like you're 20. I don't listen. Only a couple of people that I be around, and so and so and so, and they got to be part of the team, or we got to be getting money in some type of way,
Mm-hmm.
or we got to be feeding the community in some type of way.
Yes.
Or we got to be helping somebody in some type of way. Or if not, I could stay home.
You're definitely right about
Stay
that.
home.
You're definitely right.
I don't need to hang out with a whole lot of guys. I'm not with that. That's not going to pay my bills.
Nope.
And if you're a man, you can stand on your own 2 feet. I don't care who you're around.
Well, I have a little story or two to tell about you.
Yeah, please do. Let them know.
Well, pass the bottle first. Let me get a little sip first.
Yeah.
I've known this man for some years, and
Why?
one day he called me and he said, "Hey, come on downtown. I'm in Harlem. Come on down here." And I'm like, "Where you at?" "Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me let you know. It was Thanksgiving." He said, "Come on down. I'm here." And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come out. Thinking, knowing Lay, he knows somebody that knows somebody. So all right, I'm gonna come out and meet some people. And I came out dressed up, hair done, looking all nice. He like, "Come on." He introduced me to Mr. and Mrs. Jacob of Jacob's Restaurant in Harlem. And we served food to the community. It was something that I didn't think was gonna happen, but it actually changed my life. It really made me look at my community different. It made me look at people different. I formed a relationship with Mr. and Mrs. Jacob. It just was a whole big thing. And there was even people there that was just there to interview.
Yeah, what the basketball player was there, used to play basketball.
I mean, this was so many years. Yeah, this was so many years ago.
He's
this was
an
like
old-timer.
6 years ago.
The reason why, I go when I go eat, I make sure I go down to Jacob and eat. And the only reason why I go to Jacob, because Jacob every year, every Thanksgiving, he will feed the whole community.
Yes.
He will start early in the morning until late at night. One day I was getting ready, somebody was coming in, I was getting ready to close the door. He said, "What you doing?" I said, "Man, y'all say to close." He said, no, let them people in.
Yes.
So that means that he's not going to close his doors until everybody eat.
Yep. It was inspiring.
And it's always good to volunteer your work into your community, because if you're not checking out, if you're not helping your community, you're not helping your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And why do I say that? Because your kids have to go outside to the community.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So if you're not fighting to establish anything for the community, you're not fighting to help the child.
Definitely true about that.
Well, Tisha, you want to say something? Tell me what type of work you was doing. Come
I
on, come
was
on.
working with the migrants
Okay.
and shelters. On
She was a
social service.
supervisor, a manager of an organization. Come on, come on.
I mean, you do it on the spot. Give her a second or two. Give
Yeah,
her a
go
second
ahead.
or two. Right, that's very
Yes.
powerful work.
Just working in the community, providing services, whoever needs support, whether it is with HRA,
Okay.
it is preventive services,
Mhm.
whatever it is, making sure that service is met.
Very good, very good. And it's so crazy because a lot of people need these services and don't even know where to go.
Go.
And then they may know where to go, but they don't know how to go about doing it. So that makes them hesitate even more. It's like just walk in sometimes, ask your questions, and you'll get taken care of from there. So
Definitely providing hands-on walking step by step with them.
okay.
Because a lot of times they don't, like
Yeah.
like you stated. A lot of times it's because of a lack of not knowing how to read.
And that's
Something
so
so
simple.
small.
Yep.
So just providing those supports, making sure in our community that they're there at all times.
And this is what you still do now?
Yes.
Okay. Very
Yes.
nice, very nice. Well, let me be the first to say thank you for
Thank-
helping out our community
Of
because it is
course.
definitely needed.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
The fashion show going to be February 17th
Okay.
in Co-op City.
Okay.
We got to stop spending money other places and start spending money in our community.
Definitely.
So why should I go downtown where people really don't even want us there, where I could come and spend money and attribute to the economics in our neighborhood?
Yes.
So we're going to have it February 17th in Co-op City.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I know a few weeks ago, mid-September, you had like a casting call. How did that go?
Oh, that one good.
Okay.
We got another one coming up now.
Well, when is that?
I think it's November 19th. Let me check it out
Very
right
soon.
now. Yeah, November 19th.
So for everybody, for the models, the men, the women, even, honestly, you can't even say models anymore because everyone has some type of beauty. Yeah. It's not even the models, for anyone that feels inspired. Well, first of all, if you could walk in some heels, because I know heels is mandatory. So if you could walk in some heels, then inspire your butt on and come on to the casting and see what can
It's
happen.
going to be November 19th
Okay.
from 3 to 5. And it's going to be down on well, you'll have to come to my
I was getting ready to say, they come to your page. We're going to give all the
Yeah.
information in a few minutes. And they get all the information there.
Hit me up on Facebook. Let me find out what Facebook is.
Take your time.
It's Delaney Johnson, and you're gonna see 15 Dynasty.
You might want to spell that out a little bit. Yeah.
Spell it out.
Delaney.
Delaney, Delaney.
Okay.
Now on Instagram, it's Lele 15 Dynasty. And you're gonna see basically all the dates.
So besides the casting, they can hit you up also for customizations on their furs, their minks, their.
No, y'all can hit me up. Let's put in some orders right now.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, no, y'all can hit me up.
The spelling is for Instagram, everyone out there, LAY 15 Dynasty, etc. It's the number 15. So it's Lele 15 Dynasty.
Okay, see, I was thinking the word 15. See, I'm glad you corrected that.
Yeah,
should have had her come up a little earlier.
Anybody that want any kind of custom made coats, make sure you have your size. Go to any store and let them measure you.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you want a coat, a fox, a mink, long, short, put in your order. You're going to have to put down a down payment. I'm not going to get these coats, and when I get them, then you don't want them. So
sorry to cut you off. Just before we even get to what you're about to say, we know that these are some expensive coats, but are at least reasonably priced? And I know that's a whole conundrum right there.
Right.
But
I'm glad you mentioned that. anything that I get involved with, you could believe when people come to me and dealing with the people, y'all going to get the lowest price possible. That's even with the clinic I'm involved with. I made it personally clear to them. The people I send, I want the lowest price possible.
Okay.
So when other people give you a price of 40 or 50,000, no. When you come to us, you're going to get it for nothing less than 15 or less. Now, before they even let y'all know the price, they call me up and say, yo, lady, listen, we calculated a price at so-and-so, maybe 13,000. I said, no, give it to them for 11,000.
Okay, so guaranteed, reasonable.
Oh, no, reasonable.
Okay. And I know you said it's all types of cosmetic surgery. So BBL.
Look at this.
I was going to tell you before we finish, you give us a good, yes, very, very nice. They're shining, baby. They're very nice. Yes. And honestly, they look very natural. Because, I've known you before. And even when we were speaking, you were like, look at my teeth. I was like, well, they look nice. Look like you just got them white. And you were like, nah, they new teeth. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. I was like, all right, look at you with the new teeth. Yes. But they look so natural. Because some people, the teeth look like chiclets. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't want to diss anybody. And I ain't saying no names. But they look like chitlets. You look like you just got a mouth full of chitlets in it.
Yeah.
So,
Mr.
well, that one too. That one too.
Okay. This is the way I feel. I am known for not opening the door, knocking in the door, knocking it down, and bringing people in.
Got you.
If you're not ready to come in, if you're not ready to get on a certain level, prepare yourself. Sit back and prepare yourself. Take it like a training school until you get ready.
Learn what you need to learn over and over again until you get it.
Because we getting in. One way or the other, we getting in.
Now, on either one of your social media pages, they can also find out about the surgery, the cosmetics stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that also. I'm working on the website. The website should be done this week or next week.
Okay.
What's the name going to be? How to get in? To click in? It's going to be 15 Dynasty, Alauka, HEALKA, clinic.com.
Okay. So all y'all got to do is just rewind this, slow it down, and you get it all.
Right. And everything going to be there. If you have any problem, give me a call.
I would suggest before y'all even make any appointment, just contact 15 Dynasty first. Let them know you're ready to go through with it. And they'll probably help you from there, do everything.
That's right. I'm going to do everything. Once you call me up and let me know you want to call or want to go, I'm going to call the people up there. They're going to give you a call. They're going to tell you what to do. Once you do it, they're going to give you a price.
Now, playing devil's advocate, you said about 10, 11,000 you paid. Did this package include your transportation? Did it include your stay? Did it include them taking you around on your tour for that price?
That's right.
Very, very nice.
Oh, no, listen.
Very nice.
Man, listen, when you see a good thing, nice. Paperwork and stuff don't lie. You could go to certain countries and maybe, mess them around a little bit. But certain countries you go to and you got a business and you out there doing something you don't have no business doing to the people, the public, especially people coming from overseas, they're going to lock them people up, shut them down, and they're going to wish they never done that. So this is why I picked Turkey.
Okay.
This is why. Because Turkey do not play when you have people coming from other countries and stuff like that. They do not play.
Don't mess up our nations here. Yeah.
No,
that's how we get our good money. Don't do that. Yeah. Definitely understandable. Well, we're going to close out. I want to say thank you guys since you just came in, but still you was here the whole time. Thank you guys for stepping up. You just keep on smiling. You just keep on smiling. Advertisement. You just keep on smiling. I want to thank you for coming on. We're going to have you back because we need you to talk more about the fashion show coming up. And even though you told us what you got going on now, in another week or so, you're going to have even more going on.
Well, I'm going to have the book done in 2 months.
Okay. So we'll have you back at the top of the year, definitely.
Yeah. The website for the clinic going to be up this week or next week.
Well,
so the next time I come here, at least have the website up.
Okay, perfect. And if not, the next time you come, you can always give it to me, and I'll make sure we let them know.
Okay.
Because I already have some people asking, like, so where do I go? So, gotcha.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you the link, and you get on the link, and it will show you everything.
Perfect. So, one more time, how do we find you on social media? You don't gotta spell it this time. Just say it.
Facebook. What is my Facebook?
Well, it was Delaney Johnson 1590.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Y'all got to excuse me.
You good?
Instagram Lele15 Dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook is 15 Dynasty. Follow me.
Yes, follow.
If you want
even talk to him. He's he'll talk back to you. Talk to him. Ask him questions.
Yeah, that's right. Hit me up. You want to talk? Hit me up. You want to know some stuff? No, hit me up. This is what I'm here for. Let me tell you what Jesus told his disciples. He taught them for 6 months, and he told them to go out there and teach the people. They said, how could we teach them? And we only know this much. That much that you know that what they don't know, go and teach them. And I'm saying that to say, whatever I have going on, or whatever is going to be good for the mass of the people, hit me up.
As y'all heard hit him up. Don't hit him up with no BS. Okay, no. Don't hit him up with no BS. Talking business, strictly business, right?
Yeah.
On that note, we are out of here. Have a good night. 15 Dynasty, Nicole MONAE, and my guys that's not here, iAccess Radio.
No, we don't need them here. We got MONAE here. She can handle things herself.
So they taught me well. I came in here, tough. So they taught me well. Right. The guys keep me tough.
That's right.
Big shout out to Al back there doing his thing.
There's more negative.